Hmm? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've had to train my eyes to get used to the sun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Easy like Sunday morning. What do you say, huh? Let's get her done, y'all. Welcome to your mat. Welcome to our easy like Sunday morning flow. Is that volume? Can y'all hear me over there? Is that speaker working? No. Great. All right. Well, anyway, we'll get it fixed. My name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through our Sunday morning meditation. You made the right choice to be here. What do you say we just go ahead and get started in child's pose? Right where it's plugged in the back, there's a volume thing. See if that works. Been having a little trouble over there with that one. So child's pose when you're ready. And check the main volume on that as well. Bottom right. So big toes towards each other, knees kind of wide to the edges of your mat. If your body allows, let your forehead or hips sink back and forehead rest down. We got it? Good. All right. Thank you. Probably no better day, no better time to hit the reset button than right here and now, everybody. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. Together. Take an inhale through your nose. Awesome. And an exhale through your mouth. Good, y'all. Do that again. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, clear it out. One more. Inhale. And exhale, empty her out. All right, from here on out, see if you can seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keeping your lips sealed, we'll breathe out through our nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice, y'all. Just like that. Inhale through your nose. Start to draw your breath in slow, but make it deep, expansive. And then keeping your lips sealed, exhale. We'll do the same with our exhale. Draw your navel up and in, and gently guide and push your breath out slowly. A smooth rhythmic pace of inhales that are equal to and balanced with our exhales. By far the most important thing we do on our mats is this mindful, deep diaphragm breathing. Is it working or no? Kind of. So let's commit to this. Commit to breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. If at any point that kind of gets away from you, you come right back here to your child's pose. Right? We try to peel away the physical layers of the practice to stay connected to the breath. Right? See if you can perhaps push yourself a little bit. Right? I want you to get your time, your energy, your commitment's worth. But let's not go too far and beat ourselves up. And the breath is a good indicator of that. Right? If it goes short and choppy, fight or flight-ish, that's a little bit too much. We got to back off. Try to keep it smooth. Try to keep it deep. Try to keep it meditative. Inhale. Exhale. We're drawing our breath in and soaking up all the vitality. And we are gently pushing our breath out and clearing out the stress, the anxiety. Beautiful, y'all. From here, let's simply inhale, shift forward to tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. And on your exhale, curl your toes and lift your knees up about 2 or 3 inches here. Knees up 2 or 3 inches. A hovering tabletop. There you go. Now, we want to steady out our visual gaze. We call that our drishti in yoga. We want to soften our face. And if you can, for about 2 or 3 breaths, pull your hands and toes towards each other. Feel your 360 core engaged. That's going to help support us in the practice. Very nice. We will next inhale, straighten your legs to plank pose, staff pose, dandasana, shift forward, and exhale, lower, take it all the way down to your mat. Nice. From here, swim your hands behind you, interlace your fingers at your lower back. Zip up your legs, exhale everything out. And on your inhale, try to lift everything up. Good. Now think about having no wrinkles here in the back of your neck. So you want to look straight down. Use the strength of your arms to pull back, to broaden and open across your heart. Straighten your legs, lift your heels, engage your glutes. That's going to help support us in the practice as well. And just give me 2 more deep breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in big. Woo, nice. Exhale, release, and take it all the way back down. Hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to inhale, press back up to our hands and to our knees, our tabletop pose. There you go. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest. They call this the cat pose for obvious reasons. Inhale, take her right back to your neutral spine and then curl your toes. Exhale, lift your knees and send your hips high to the sky. We call this one downward facing doggy. Nice. First dogger of your day, y'all. Pedal your feet out. Kind of walk out your dog, so to speak. And see what you're working with. Where are those places of tightness and tension and resistance? See if you can do a little quick diagnostic check of your body. Find those places. And we don't have to overthink it or anything. Just notice. We will completely erase them. Now, we got to continue to breathe deep, everybody. This is first and foremost a breath-based meditation. If you can, in through your nose and out through your nose, really deep. Spread your fingertips wide. If you put a little bend in both of your knees, I'll bet you could press your hips higher and back further. I know it sounds counterintuitive. Trust me on this one. Chin to your chest. Now, you want to emphasize your armpits pointing inwards towards your chin, rather than your armpits pointing outwards. There you go, y'all. I saw it. Good adjustments. Take another inhale. Exhale it out. From here, look forward, and then just step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat for our ragdoll pose, a forward fold. Okay. Now, if there's a lot of space between your belly and your thighs, you just bend your knees some more. Right? Knee bend is your best friend in yoga. Now drop your head down. You can take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. We call this ragdoll pose. And you might want to shake your head out, sway your torso out. Do what feels right. I mean, you don't have to go crazy back there. Give me 3 more deep breaths. Inhale. You're going to blow an O-ring there. Exhale. 2 more deep breaths, everybody. Inhale, drink up that ocean air. That's some good air, y'all. Exhale, navel up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. 1 more here. Inhale. Very good. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. And with your chin to your chest, we're going to roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way to standing. Good. And as you come to standing, let's take our hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. You want to think about trying to breathe your body taller and then wider at the top. Stay tall. Exhale, draw your navel up and in and push your breath out. You want to breathe deep. You want to breathe free, everybody. This is a practice that's designed to cultivate and maintain physical health, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. Thank yourself for being here. It may not all be easy, but I can guarantee it'll be worth it at the end. Breathe well. Open your eyes. Release your hands, palms facing forward. We call this Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Lean it back a little bit and stretch up and away. Feel something. Good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long. Uttanasana. Inhale. Now find a halfway lift. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades, flatten your back, and engage your core. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank pose. Dandasana. Push-up position, y'all. Now, hey, first couple of these, I would probably drop to my knees. Good chance I would skip a few. But if you're with me and up for a challenge, you got to keep a strong core. Inhale, shift forward. Shoulders have to come in front of your wrists. And then exhale, just lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. We're not going to let the hips sink down, are we? Inhale now, upward facing dog. Here, tops of your feet down, shoulders back. Feed your heart through. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing. Doggy. Good, y'all. Getting upside down, meaning your heart above your head, kind of reverses the flow of the river. It's the opposite of what we do all day. Breathing deep, breathing full, breathing mindfully. That's the opposite of how we breathe throughout our day. We're going to do a lot of things like that with the intention of this practice kind of being like the medicine and the antidote to our everyday life. Good. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, travel top of your mat, heels and toes touch all the way together. Inhale, halfway lift. How deep can you breathe, huh? Drink it up. Exhale, fold and dive in deep and draw your navel in. Lead with your chest, inhale, rise. Good, float your torso. Reach it high, lean it back till it feels really good. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way back down. We're just starting to surf the wave of the breath. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Nice. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. Keep a strong core. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, you open your heart. We call it Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing. Exhale, hips to the sky. We call it Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing. Doggy. Nice job, y'all. This downward facing dog it's an active resting posture. So you can come here if we get a little bit overwhelmed. You can go back to your child's pose too. But if we are here, we're pressing down into our hands in order to lift our hips high. We want to use strength to create lift and length. Nice. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here, y'all. End of your exhale, travel top of your mat, heels and toes a touching, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, full breath in. Exhale, fold, and draw your navel in. Ride your breath. Inhale, float your torso to the sky. And at the top, you lean it back until the sensation says, ah, right there, please stop. Exhale, fold all the way back down and lay your torso out long. Inhale, halfway lifty, strength and length here. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control. Good, y'all. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog, feeding your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, sweet doggaroo. Good, y'all. Our Sunday's off to a pretty sweet start. Now this flow, this Surya Namaskar A, slightly modified, slightly. It's about 6 or so movements. Simple movements, but movements that you never want to lose the ability to do. And movements that if you bring a certain quality of attention towards, become a moving meditation, become bigger than just the movements themselves. Back row, we started out so enthusiastic. Give me one more breath here, and give me one more flow on your own. We've just done 3 together. Add stuff if you want, skip stuff if you need. This is your Sunday morning, easy like Sunday morning meditation. Breathe well, and I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. We are in no rush to get there. In fact, we are the complete opposite, the anti-rush practice here. This is the medicine. Breathe, everybody. Woo! Nice job. Once you get back to that, your downward facing dog, we'll just kind of check in. If someone was sitting next to me listening to me breathe, that's it. Would they assume I'm in a state of fight or flight or rest and digest? Sympathetic or parasympathetic? Hopefully the latter. Nice, y'all. From here, in your downward facing dog, let's see here. Just step your feet together. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Arrive at the back of your mat. And as you do, bend your knees and squat down into ball pose. Yeah, so you're going to lift your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, and bring your forehead towards your knees. Whether or not your forehead can get all the way to your knees does not matter. You can feel that compression in your throat, right? Well, that's helping stimulate and massage your thyroid, your parathyroid gland. You can feel that compression in your torso, helping massage all your organs. It's a little bit tougher here, but continue to try to breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, lower body stays the same. Just unfurl your spine, sit up tall. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, straighten your arms right out in front of you. Good. Now stay high on the balls of your feet. Keep your thighs squeezing, your heels lifting as we come to standing in 5. Moving slow. 4. Just a little bit slower than you want to move. Whoa, over there. 3. 2. Come all the way up. Reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, drop your heels to the ground and lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Breathe deep, everybody. In through your nose and out through your nose. Now, back row, in order to breathe deep, your throat's got to be open, right? So your head's got to be back a little bit. Back row. Sunglasses. Uh-huh. Now take your biceps with your ears. Can we straighten our arms? Aha. Dial your left shoulder back. There we go. I see everything. Give me one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Inhale. Come on back through center. Reach for the sky. And then exhale. Lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips to La Jolla. Head back. Biceps with ears. Arms straighten. Right shoulder dials back on this side. Right shoulder back row. Head back. Throat open. Uh-huh. You want the translation of the sensation to be like, ah, right there. Give me one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale. Come back through center. Stretch to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, fold all the way down. Fold back down. Uttanasana. Separate your feet about hips width apart. Separate your feet hips width apart. You can bend your knees. See if you can grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. We call this Padagustasana. There you go. Inhale, look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. And then exhale, fold and pull with your arms so your elbows blow out to the sides. And you want just the right amount of sensation, right? You should feel it in your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back. Too little sensation, we're going to check out and get bored. Too much, we could hurt ourselves. Find that sweet spot, everybody. Give me one more. Inhale. Very good. Exhale it out. Release that. Walk your hands right back to your downward facing dog. We're slightly ahead of schedule here. But either way, it is that time. Tickets, please. All aboard the flow train. Woo! Woo! Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, travel top of your mat, heels and toes are touching together, y'all. Inhale, give me a halfway lift. Full breath in. Nice. Exhale, fold, navel in, dive in. Inhale, chair pose. Now sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach to the sky. Good. Exhale, right back into your forward fold. Straighten your legs. Go ahead, dive it on in. Inhale, back to that halfway lift. We want length and we want strength. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower. We call this Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, feeding your heart through. Shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing, dog attack. Now inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Breathe that thing on up. Nice. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Maybe you can get forehead, huh? Good. Inhale, reach your left leg back up high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee above your ankle. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, crescent pose. Just simply rise up and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Sink deep and twist deep. Nice. Inhale, take her back through center. Reach both hands to the sky. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower slow. It's easy like Sunday morning, yo. Inhale's that upward facing dog. A sweet little back bendy. Exhale, hips high, dogger. Inhale, breathe your right leg. Breathe that thing on up. Good. Exhale, tiger pose. And that's a knee to nose. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her high. Exhale, see if you can mindfully step through, heel, ball, toe, and stack your knee. Inhale, ride that breath on up. Crescent pose, reach for the sky. To your right, exhale, open arm, sink, and twist deep. Stay tall in your spine. Inhale, take her back through center, reach. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Yeehaw, y'all. Downward facing dog. I know the heat's starting to build, the blood's starting to flow. Also, our internal pharmaceutical factories, multiple we have that up our dopamine and serotonin and oxytocin. Those are starting to percolate, y'all. Percolate. Keep breathing. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, travel top of your mat, heels and toes are touching here. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in, and navel in. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, reach high, breathe in that ocean air. Awesome. Exhale, forward fold. We moving. We flowing now, y'all. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank, shift forward and lower. Keep that strong core, y'all. I'm watching. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, shoulders back. Feed your heart through, shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky, doggaroo. Inhale, breathe your left leg. Send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Nice. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. You know the flow. It's so simple. Inhale, rise up, reach up and fill up. To your left, open arm, sink and twist deep. Inhale, you're just taking her back through center. Reach for the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Ooh, na. Amazing job, everybody. Right side. You got right side on your own. Coordinating breath to movement. Nothing complicated, nothing overly technical. We're not going to force anything, rush anything, and I'm certainly not going to overthink anything. But by the time we get to the end of our practice, we'll have touched, taken care of, strengthened, lengthened, maintained everything. It matters you're here, everybody. You're doing big things for yourself. You okay over there? Not bad. We don't want to let our hips sink down from your high plank to low plank. Shoulders and hips should be on the same plane. But we looking good, y'all. Y'all breathing? Ha ha! Let's keep getting her done, y'all. One more of these. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, travel top of your mat, heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, give me halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair. Can you sink lower, reach higher, maybe breathe in bigger. Exhale, right back to your forward fold. Surf it, ride that wave, y'all. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, strengthening and lengthening. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, shift forward and lower. Remember, you could skip some of these. There's a lot of them. Inhales, upward facing, back row, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing, dog attack. Left to right, everybody. Left to right, go for it. Knee to nose, crescent, open arm twist. Breathe. Breathing life, breathing health, breathing well-being, and breathing vitality into every single cell. Every proton, neutron, electron, every molecule in your body, y'all, will be a little bit different. Perhaps a little bit lighter. A little bit better than before when you're done. Fantastic, y'all. Deep bend in that front knee over there, brother. Haha. Nice work. Good. How's your breathing now? If you can control your breath, you can control your stress response, your nervous system, your blood pressure, all with your breathing. It's a tool. Let's learn how to use that tool. You're doing amazing. Inhale. Exhale. Another full breath in, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. All right. From here, let's shift forward to plank pose, your high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your right hand, and inhale, roll open to your left for what we call Vashisthasana, or side plank pose. Now, hey, you could drop a knee to the ground if you want. If your arm is shaking so much you think it might snap in two, you might want to drop to a forearm. Just saying, y'all. Do lift your hips, though. Crescent shape your right side body. Good, I saw that. And now if you're feeling strong, you can lift your left leg up off your right. For 5. Now take your left hand and reach to the ocean. 4. Yeah, y'all. Breathe. 3. We got plank with left knee to nose and 2. Take an inhale, reach a little bit. Eek. Exhale, plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. Now flex your foot. Pull your toes back towards your shin. Keep your hips level, so spiral your left thigh inwards. And then from here, walk your hands back towards your right foot. Now just take your left leg parallel to the ground. I would bend my right knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift, engage your core. And then from here, open your arms and come to fly. Airplane pose. Now, if your focus is on having a steady breath and a steady visual gaze, that physical and in turn mental stillness will come easier. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Give me 2, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. You could reach your hands forward. Breathe in. Woo! Exhale. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Walk it forward. 3-legged doggy. Inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale. Low lunge. Step it all the way through. Stack your knee above your ankle and then straighten your front left leg for pyramid pose. Spin your back heel down. Shorten your stance a little bit. Legs are straight-ish. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Pull your left hip back. Keep your front leg as it is, which is straight-ish. Exhale, fold into it. And breathe into that resistance. Breathe into that space. Soften that space so we can create some space. Fold down. You can do more. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. If this is uncomfortable, hey, good. Inhale. Awesome. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill open. All right. So we got a long stance here, right? If you're kind of new to this and you feel like, yeah, this feels long enough, it's probably not. Probably need a little bit longer of a stance. Longer stance, deep bend in our front left knee. We're talking towards 90 degrees. If your knee is coming in front of your ankle, you need a longer stance. We want our knees stacked right above it. There we go. Steady your gaze out over the ocean. Maybe close your eyes. Okay? Inhale. We're trying to breathe our body taller and then wider. So your arms might get a little bit longer, a little more engagement. And then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. 3 more deep breaths. Try to feel it everywhere. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Soak it up. Inhale. That's some good breathing, y'all. Exhale it out. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Extend. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Good. Forearm to thigh is great. You can have your left hand on the inside of the outside of your foot. Make sure your heart is facing La Jolla. Make sure you have sensation. And I know you could intensify this if you wanted. You could find a way. Now take your right hand and reach to the ocean. There you go, y'all. Palm facing down, pinky spiraling inward, shoulder spiraling backwards for 5. Deep bend in that front left knee. Option for left hand up parallel. 4. Breathe. So, another 3. Ooh-wee. 2. Inhale. Exhale, just release to low lunge. Spin your back right heel up. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. Breathe in. Exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Good. Now, how stable and how balanced do you feel here? Left foot is forward, brother. Is it possible to adjust a little bit to become more stable? And then is it possible to enhance? Inhale, drive back through your heel. Reach out through your head. And on your exhale, you twist your heart open to the sky. Give me 3, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Last chance, everybody. Take an inhale. Woo! Exhale, release to low lunge. Back knee picks up if it's down. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. You might need to stagger yourself with your neighbor, everybody. And then C, maybe you can grab a hold of your ankles, your big toes, just to pull a little bit, just for some leverage. And maybe you don't need that. Maybe you got enough sensation by just bringing your hands to the ground underneath your shoulders, but do make sure you have sensation. Make sure you are breathing. Stay connected to the foundation of our Easy Like Sunday morning meditation. Three breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more, everybody. Take an inhale. Oh, nice. Exhale, release. All right, take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge at the top of your mat. Now look forward. Shift your weight into your front left leg. And on your inhale, come to standing. Pull your right knee up and through. Now you can interlace your fingers an inch or 2 below your knee. And I would probably stay right there. Another option is hands to hips. Straighten your right leg out in front of you. And there's plenty of other options, so I'll allow you to pick your poison. But if that leg's extended, inhale, lift your leg a little bit higher here. On your exhale, roll your shoulders back and lift out of your heart. Yeah. Last 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Take that leg out in front of you. Inhale, reach both hands high to the sky. Awesome. Exhale, forward fold, set your right foot down and dive your torso down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. High push-up position, y'all. Hey, we're doing phenomenal. Keep breathing. Let's stay the path. We're almost there. Ground into your left hand. Inhale, roll open to your right. Bashe Stasana, side plank pose. God. Again, we got to engage our outer obliques and lift our hips. Yep. Breathing well. If you're feeling it and you want to lift your right leg up, now would be the time. 5. Right hand, reach into the ocean. 4. Yo. 3. Plank with right knee to nose. And 2. Take an inhale, reach a little bit. Yee. Awesome. Exhale, plank. Pull your right knee to your nose. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Again, flex your foot. Spiral inward with your thighs. Straighten that leg. And then walk your hands back towards your left foot. Just take your right leg parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee. Find a halfway lift. Engage your core. Open up your arms. Come to fly and get a little more. Now, I am thoroughly convinced that if you were to lose your balance and fall, I'm thoroughly convinced that you'd be doing your neighbor a favor to take them down with you. Right? Just challenging their stress response that much more. Really good focus, y'all. Last inhale, you could reach your hands forward, breathe in here. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward to three-legged dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Good. Exhale, low lunge, step it all the way through. Shorten your stance, straighten your front right leg. Spin your back heel down, pyramid pose. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Right hip pulls back. Your front leg doesn't have to be completely straight. Exhale, fold, just straight enough to get that right amount of sensation. Breathe well, everybody. Vixen. Victor. Victor. You can just shove her off. Think right hip up and back, left hip down and forward. That would intensify. I see everything. Woo! She is not amused. Take one more. Inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Long stance. A deep bend in your front right knee. Steady your gaze. Perhaps close your eyes. And this practice, well, this science of yoga can be very in-depth. A lot to it. But what we're doing here, somewhat simple. We're breathing into this shape. We're trying to create sensation and breathing into this sensation. Inhale, tall, and then wide with your breath. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Now, give me 3 more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale. Woo! Exhale it out. All right. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Good, everybody. Make sure we're feeling something. Option to take your left hand, reach to the ocean. A little bit more length, a little bit more sensation there. Roll your left shoulder back, 5. And if you want that right hand up parallel, now would be the time, 4. Yeah, I see that, y'all. Very good. 3. A deep bend in our front right knee over there, right? 2. Take it inhale, reach a little bit. Eek. Ah, beautiful. Exhale, just to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Inhale, you look up and you lengthen. Exhale, you twist your right hand high to the sky. Simple movements, simple shapes. We never want to lose the ability to do. And you wouldn't be doing some of these movements and shapes had you not shown up to your mat, right? This is awesome. You're doing yourself such a huge service. 3 more deep breaths here, everybody. Push a little bit. Inhale. Heel driving back, head reaching out. Exhale, twist your heart open to the sky. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath here. Inhale. Very good, y'all. Exhale, release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs. We've got a second set of Prasarita Padottanasana. Perhaps you'd like to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. A little chest expansion and shoulder opening. If you're taking that, inhale, find a halfway lift. Hands pull back, shoulders roll back. Keep the clasp of your hands. Just exhale, fold down deep. Breathe well. And man, there's so many other places you could be and so many other things you could be doing. How many of those would you say are as beneficial as this? I would guess not many. This says something really good about you. Take 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, low lunge, walk it to the top of our mat. All right, feel your weight shift into your front right leg. On your inhale, come to standing, pull your left knee up and through. Okay, interlace your fingers 1 inch or 2 below your knee if you'd like. Perhaps hands to hips, straighten your left leg out. Pick your poison and breathe well. Good, y'all. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. You could reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Set your left foot down and dive your torso down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. Let's lower and take it all the way down to our chest. Good. Now, bend your back right knee. Reach back with your left hand and clasp your foot. Right knee, left hand. Take your right arm, extend forward. Exhale everything out. And then inhale as you kick your leg up and back. Try to lift everything up. Good. Now, again, no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Look down. Take your right bicep by your ear. You're lifting everything. That would include your right arm and your left leg, wouldn't it? Now kick that leg back. There we go, everybody. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Kick and lift. Breathe in. Woo! Exhale. Release. Drop your left ear to your mat. Gaze right. If you'd like to bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs, you go for it. All right, chin forward. Bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand and clasp your foot. Take your left arm extended forward. Exhale everything. Eat. Inhale. Kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Good. Left bicep by your ear. Back row, your right leg is lifting, right? No? You had it? Oh, wait. Should be right hand, left. Yeah, right hand, left leg. But your right leg that's extended back can lift as well. Ah! 2 more breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, very good. Inhale, lift it up. Ah, awesome. Exhale, release. Drop your opposite ear to the mat. Bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Woo! All right, you can guess what we got coming next. Chin forward, bend your knees, grab right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back. Lift everything up. Good, everybody. See if we're taking her home after this one, all right? So see if you can push a little bit. Get your thighs up off the ground. Pull your knees in towards each other. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale, kick and lift. Nice job. Exhale, release. You can drop an ear or your forehead to the ground. You can windshield wipe your legs back and forth to release your lower back. Let's meet back in downward facing dog, everybody. Hips high, head dropping. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Sweep it through and take it across. Pull your heel in towards your body. And if you're all good, walk your hands out. Drop your head down. And breathe well. Now this practice here, you could say that it's a short-term, self-induced stress. Right? We want to challenge ourselves. Now, short-term self-induced stress like this is really, really good at mitigating the bad stress, the bad tension, that anxiety that's just seems to stay with us all the time. This will lessen, turn that down, perhaps even erase that. And it's almost like every week you hear more and more like a study that says disease and illness is linked to stress, tension. Well, this practice allows us to control our stress response, to turn that signal down. Sounds simple, but in my opinion can have a huge, huge effect on our overall health. Breathe deep. All right, from here, just walk your hands back out of this one, and I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Step back, pedal it out, get some blood flow back into that leg as that posture does tend to cut off the blood flow a bit. And when you're ready, you switch it up. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, sweep it through. Take her across. Half pigeon pose. One side's going to be different from the other. It's all good. Walk your hands out. Drop your head down. Continue to focus. Continue to breathe. Continue to continue to move towards this inner quality of stillness. All right, y'all. Woo! Last dogger of your day. Last quick down dog here. Hips high. Head dropping low. Good. Take an inhale. Bend your knees. Look forward. End of your exhale. Come through to seated. Take your legs out in front of you. Point your toes straight up. I would bend my knees a little bit. Root down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold all the way down. You can let your back round and your head drop down. Knee bend is still your friend. Good. Give me one more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's take it all the way back up. Roll easily onto your back. Man, y'all. Take it on back. And what's waiting for you there is the happy baby. Happy baby pose, y'all. And and how about a nice little spinal twist to finish out your easy like Sunday morning practice here? Spinal twist of your choosing. Did you get sunblock in your eye? No. Right there. Right there. Go ahead and twist. Hit both sides evenly. Victor, where you go? You coming again? I love you, girl. I love you. Hey, and I think we've done it, y'all. Take her back through center. Unwind and pull both knees into your chest. And then simply release. Your legs out in front of you. You can allow your toes to just fall open. And your palms to rest face up along your side body. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale here through your nose. Good. And a cleansing exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale, clear it out. One more, inhale. Hold at the top. See if you can take in a little bit more. Good, exhale, release. Clear it out. You let your breath settle into its natural pace. Let your body soften. And the practice of yoga is meant to bring us back to a state of balance, stillness. Allow yourself to bask in that stillness, and I'll guide us out in just a few moments here. This is your Shavasana. You folks joining us online at home. Simple one today, but hopefully it was good for you. Thank you for tuning in. Really hope you get value out of this. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't subscribed. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga. And we'll see y'all next time. Namaste.